Hello, this is Spellbinder. I'm going to show some pictures I took under a 12 megapixel camera just of the sky, unzoomed. And I'm going to show this first. This is Rod Heiderman exposing fake planes on his YouTube site. I'm just going to show the first couple minutes of this just to give you an idea of what he was capturing on video. And I'm going to show you still pictures I caught on 12 megapixels. And you'll see on here that what he shows is very fantastic. I was catching this on a 12 megapixel camera, but I wasn't really sure what I was catching was just something in the air or what. I wasn't really sure. But when I saw his video, it made me wonder. And so I'm going to go back and show you what I caught on still pictures and what he's catching. As you can see in the video around the aircraft, which he claims is a fake plane because it does morph into something else. And he shows you the clear picture at first, but you could see things flying around the tail end of the aircraft, around the aircraft. Something flew closer. As you can see, there's a bunch of objects and they just kind of appear and then suddenly they just click and they're gone. And there's like dozens of them around this aircraft. I'm sometimes wondering if those are like flying holographic projectors. And their purpose is to keep the plane in formation or an image. I'll have a link to his this particular YouTube page, or at least this one, the main show page. Name of this one's Shocking Video, UFO News. As you can see, the plane seems to morph into something quite different. The wings seem to disappear and then reappear. And then it starts changing shape altogether. I've caught this type of stuff on still frames. And as you can see, there's UFOs flying all around. They come and go all through the picture. Wait till he does the, what do I call that? Guess it's the sharpness imaging. Here we go. And these things are highly visible now. And he's up in Canada is where he's at. Just look at how I catch these on still frames. These same objects that he's catching in motion. This is amazing stuff. Okay, I think that's good enough for that for now. Now I'm going to my picture, which now I got to readjust my frame over so this is in center. And I'll zoom back, show you bone lines, stuff like that. I'm going to have to, well, I can move it around. I can take my hand image, move it around. Now I'm going to zoom in just into any part of this, about like that, and I'm going to just start scanning the picture. Being 12 megapixels, you can do this. You can start scanning through the picture until you come across something like that. And that's one thing I caught. And as I say, you can just barely see it when it's backed up. There's more of them in here. There's another one over here. There's actually two in this picture, one there and one up here. And I agree that he is actually catching these things, and he may be right about the planes. Most of the planes you're seeing in the sky they're not commercial airplanes, they're fake planes. You keep it just magnified enough so I can catch the spots. Once I catch them, I can zoom in on them. This is just one picture that I did one afternoon. Okay, there's another one there. Some of these, when you zoom in on them, they actually, you can see three-dimensional pixels. The pixels three-dimensionalize the image of the spaceships, or whatever they are, probes, projectors. There's more of them here, and these things are probably up about, oh, I'd say 20,000 feet or so. But I can scan through these pictures a lot and come and find these things. There's some more of them here. As you can see, there's that one right there. And more of them in certain parts of the sky. I can just scan here and find dozens of these things in the picture. Another one here. I'm going to see if I can find the real sharp one I got. Never mind the blemish on the lens, I can't get that off. But that's not what I'm catching. See, there's something there you would not even see when it's backed off. I mean, it's invisible. But at 12 megapixels, you can catch all types of stuff in the sky that you don't see with your bare eyes. It's probably even higher than 20,000 feet. Things are probably up 40, 50,000 feet. There's another one right there I just barely caught. See, if I keep it a little magnified, I can catch them a little easier. Some of them are actually saucer shaped. And I can actually zoom up to a point where you can catch these things. I'm like hanging out in the clouds. I found some pictures where it shows them like in the cloud images. Like that one right there. That's, and those right there. There's like 3 of them right across there. There's a good one right here. That one right there. I have to zoom in a little bit just to get it in the picture. We can see it way up there beyond the power line. And then there's a white one there. He talks about white and black ones. Well, I call them both in the picture. There's the white one. There's the black one. The white ones are really spherical looking as you zoom in on them. See how the pixels are like it's almost like a blister the way the pixels go. There's more in this image here too. There's like some down in here. But this is what I've been catching. Here's a real good one here. This one here is actually, I can zoom into it, and it actually is saucerous shape, like a flying saucer. But if you back it out, you wouldn't even be able to hardly see that. Let me go to another picture. There's 2 of them in here. I can get these in here. This one's really saucer shaped, black object. I've been catching these things. I mean, these are like excellent photos I caught. I didn't see these things when I was taking a picture, but I got back, uploaded them, and started scanning the picture. The only reason I started to scan the picture, I was doing chemtrail, taking pictures of chemtrails, and I started seeing little specks in the distance, and I started zooming in. And you can see this one here is definitely one of those objects that came down closer to the surface. There's another one. See, and there's one right here. It's further up. See, let me back off a little bit, see if I can That one there is one of my best ones I've caught. So let me back off a little more because there was another one somewhere, another object in there. No, that was the best one in the picture. But as you can see, that is not a bird. It's not an insect, because I catch these things all over the picture and they're way up. Like even in this picture here, you can't see nada, but there's one right there. This is just to prove that there's an insect that's up really, really high and not very low on the surface, because you can't even see it when you back the picture off. Any of them. Let me see what that one. I got slightly zoom in on them, so the more I zoom in like this, the more I can catch them easier. But I'm catching basically the same thing he's catching in motion on his camera. But I'm catching them in still frames. And you can see that this was at 6:21 p.m. on the 15th of June 2010 when I was taking these pictures. This is after I discovered them on there, and I just started going out just randomly throughout the day and take pictures. And I would come across these. Let me go to another picture. I got, never mind the blemish. There's one there. I mean, there must be dozens of them in these pictures once you scan it over carefully. And you can catch these objects. I mean, they're just numerous. So I just wanted to show you that, to kind of let you see that there's things up there. If you got a 12 megapixel camera, just go out and take pictures of the sky during a blue sky day, and you'll come across these things on your picture when you get it on the computer and is able to blow it up. 12 megapixels is better. I'm waiting until they get more bigger pixel images, cameras that can go up even higher. Here's 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 if I move down here, 5, 6 right there. I mean, they're everywhere. They're up there constantly in the sky. They're not like something, it's almost like the pictures they took from space showing all of them just flying around in the atmosphere. I have a feeling these are the same type of objects, but I'm looking from the ground up instead of from space down. There's another one there. Like I said, I catch dozens of these things. If these are just like in his video, then you're looking at exactly the same thing. I'm catching them in still images. This was on the 15th at 8:15 p.m. Get out of here. Then you got these here, a group of them. I'm going to get off now and go back here. That I can go back to this and show you a little more of this, just so you can get a comparison back of what I was spotting. One thing is, I caught him and still motioned them, and he's catching them in motion. So until next time, this is Spellbinder with this interesting capture of unidentified flying objects. Dozens of them. Until then, alright, that's it. Good day.